What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Bolts to the Wall Trading. This is going to be my recap video for today, October 10th, 2017. I will be recapping the stocks that I had on my watch list last night and recapping some of the stocks that I picked out this morning through my morning scanner. So we are going to start with the ones that I decided to keep an eye on. First on the list is CNIT. Reason I picked this one is because of this high spike that it had back on October 6th to 135. But as you can tell, after that, the chart didn't really look too good. And today, it really hasn't done anything. It has a volume of 49,000, which is really bad. So I didn't even follow through with this one because of the volume. Next one on the list is CCIH. Let's take a look, see what this one did. Let me change this back to 1 minute. But while that's loading, you guys can see here, you know, it reached a high of $1.39, and it hasn't come back to that. So yeah, it reached $1.39 on 10/9, which was yesterday. That's why we put it on here. But as you can tell, at the market open, it went down, and it's not a very good looking chart right now. $500,000 in volume. It's not that great. Again, I didn't follow through with this one this morning because in the pre-market it didn't have much volume. So I only focus on high volume stocks because I am a momentum trader, and volume is what moves the momentum. Next one up, MTBC. More of the same. Let's see where we drew our line on this one. We drew our line at 351 or 544. Either or could have been a good entry point. And as you can tell, it's nowhere near that. Chart looks kind of choppy, and at the market open, it just took a dive. So again, not really much there. 600,000 in the volume, not all that great, and really bad looking chart. ANY is another one that had a spike up yesterday to highs of $3.95. We wanted to potentially get in above the break above $4, but as you can see at the market open, it just dove and it hasn't really recovered. It's around $2.84 right now, 85 cents, so it has a long way to go. It hasn't even reached a million in volume yet as of 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So imagine when it opened up, if it was probably less than 100,000. That's just a guess. So yeah, not much there. And again, I only trade until 10 a.m. in the morning. That's one of my rules. That's why I'm making this video now. GEVO, the next one up, 89 cents was the high of yesterday in the pre-market. Yesterday it couldn't get to that 89-cent mark. We were hoping that with the momentum that it had yesterday and the volume, it would carry over to today, but you can tell it didn't do that. It just opened up flat and it stayed flat. CLNT, more of the same. It had a huge run yesterday to $8.25. We were hoping that momentum from this big jump would carry over to today, but as you can tell in the pre-market, it just went down, and even at the market open, it kept going down, and it's still going down. So this one was not a good one either. Less than a million in volume. Again, not missing much there. Next one on the list, NAK. This one had a spike to $2.08 yesterday. Again, we were hoping that we could catch another spike like this today in the morning, but obviously that didn't happen. It opened up, it had a little bit of a spike, but nowhere near our line that we drew at 208. It's currently at around $1.90. So in the morning when it opened, it was nowhere near where I wanted it to be, so I didn't even pay attention to it. CLSN is the next one on the list. I'm sorry. We drew our line at $4.10. Let's see what it did. It broke our line right here at around 9.55. By that point, I wasn't trading, but it had you could have gotten in at 10.04.10, $4.10, and gotten out at 418. If you would have set a stop loss, you would have probably got taken out here, depending on how comfortable you are with a stop loss. I wasn't really paying attention to this one, even though it had a pretty good move. I had my eyes on 4 other ones. So this one, it wasn't one that I was paying attention to. MNKD is the next one on the list with 29 million in volume. That's great. This one is one that I called out last night because it had a lot of volume, and we were hoping that it would make a big jump today because of that high volume. So I believe yesterday we drew our line right here at $4.73. And then in the pre-market, I drew a new line here. Let me see, because I think with this one I had 2 lines drawn out. Yeah. So the pre-market went up here to $6. Let me zoom in. Well, before I do that, let me show you the high. The high over here was $6.50. So this was back in on October the 5th. So that's why I had this line drawn out from the 5th, and I had this line drawn out from the 6th. So if we look here, this is a line from the 6th. So it crossed the line in the pre-market, and it made new highs of 609. So at the market open, it kind of went down and then it came back up. So you could have gotten in here, or I would have most likely played this right here above the 651, which is the highest point that we can see right here. I did not get in on this one. It moved way too fast for me to get in. Again, I don't trade with TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. I only use it for the charts. I use Stocktrade. So it's a little bit different, and you have to be really fast. And this moved really quickly, and I couldn't get in on time. I couldn't get filled. I couldn't put in my order actually at a fast enough pace for it to catch it. And one thing I didn't want to do is chase a stock. That's something that I don't like to do. So if I miss my entry, I don't chase it. So if you see right here, I just want to show you guys something. This is your first entry point right here that you could have gotten in above this break. So you could have gotten in at 608 and you could have sold at 620. So I always stress the fact to buy with a stop loss, meaning to cut your losses. So if you would have bought in, let's say at 608 without a stop loss, and you would have seen this go up to 620 and you didn't sell at 620, or you didn't sell, look at what happened next. This thing just went down all the way to 589. So depending on your share size, you would have lost a pretty good chunk of money depending on your share size. So that's why you always buy with a stop. I would have liked to get in at 608 and maybe set a stop around $6 or somewhere around there, depending on what you guys feel is the best thing for you. But if you didn't have a stop, this could have ended bad for you, this drop right here. So that's something that I wanted to show you guys. The other ones that I had from last night, these didn't do anything that we wanted it to. FSM, this one had a high of 488, but it just came down, not even 500,000 in volume. And MBOT, again, not even close to where we wanted it to be. So same thing, not even close, not even 1 million in volume, so not even there. And then the ones from this morning, I had CVM. This one really spiked up, but after that spike, it just kind of dwindled down and it never came back up. VICL, same thing with this one. It had a big spike to $3.63. After that, it just came down and dwindled down, and it even took a bigger dip after the market opened. And this one was the other one that I was watching, ROKA. So this one I had it in my morning scanner because of this jump that it made. So I drew my line at the highest point, which is $1.35. So I wanted to play the break above 135. I wanted to get in at 134 or 135 to get in on this action. But again, it moved so quickly that I was not fast enough to get my order into use stock trade. And again, if I don't get filled, or if I don't place my order at the right time or at the price that I want, I don't chase it. So I couldn't get in on time, and I just saw this one, do this run, and I missed out on it because I wasn't fast enough. Nothing I could do. It wasn't my mistake. It was just sometimes these things move extremely fast, and there's nothing you could do. I mean, nothing you could do. You just gotta watch it, let it go, and live on to trade another day. So the ones that I was watching all day today, well, not all day, but in the morning, were VICL, ROKA, MNKD, and CVM. These two were the winners of the day. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Huh, that's weird. That is very weird. I'll have to figure out what happened. But anyways, the two biggest winners of the day were ROKA and MNKD. Unfortunately, they moved way too fast for me and I couldn't get in. Please, if you like these videos, subscribe and like my channel. What is Bulls to the Wall Trading? This is a channel for me to give you guys tips, give you my experiences, and just share everything that I know. I make watch list videos, recap videos, and sometimes I make videos just on tips and tricks and advice that I feel would be helpful to new traders, to new momentum traders, because that's what I do. As always, I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor. Please do your own research. And TD Ameritrade or use stock trade isn't paying me to push their product. If there's anything you want to see from me, any videos, any clarification on what it is that you're seeing, please leave me a comment, and I'll either make a video for you or reply to your comment. Be on the lookout for my watch list tonight. And that about will wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.